Nigga!
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
Be here for our mascot mania. All fans in attendance will receive a poster of the win. DC family, check out our upcoming home games for information on available tickets. Visit us online or stop by the ticket window. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 55555. On my mobile guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. And the next Wizards game will be doing a giveaway of a G-Wiz mug. A great way to show off your love for your DC family. And be sure to come out to the next Wizards home game. We'll be doing a giveaway of the Wizards Dancers calendar for everyone who comes out to.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Wizards. For Chicago, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recover against a team that they know they can compete against. Their mission starts now. Wizards, Bulls, coming up next. Hi everyone, we've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bulls. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And checking out Washington, a game and a half out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. The franchise is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Washington, you've got Sadiq Bey. Kispert is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Valanciunas in at center. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in a not-so-distant future.
Shots good by Terrell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
No good from Valanciunas. Levine against Bey. Back to Levine. Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Brogdon outside. Count the basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but He also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes Levine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, Levine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Kispert. His last outing with 20 points. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Levine, a screen on Bay. Lobs it up for Levine. Hammers the alley-oop through.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
And Washington has possession. 8-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from Terrell. Back to Kuzma. Over to the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Terrell. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Vucevic the pass to Terrell. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. And again, Chicago. No good. The Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Back to Brogdon. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. One-on-one fast break. It's tipped. Stolen by Kispert. Bay in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Kuzma. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
LaVine, a screen on Brogdon. Takes it inside. Here's Terrell. Lets it go. And the Bulls with another miss. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Down low, there's Kuzma. A miss that time, would have put him up.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Terrell. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Terrell's got 5 points so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Bay kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Gets to the corner and buries it. He has 5.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Here's LaVine. Giddey with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Terrell. Kick out to Levine. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pools checked in for Bay. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Second, Nikola Vucevic.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Well, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Cool. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole, more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Vucevic a screen on Poole. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. And here is Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Terrell. Lines it up for Levine. Stolen by Kispert. Kuzma passes to Kispert. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now Kuzma. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Terrell. Shot clock at 5. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Terrell's got 7 points. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Here's Terrell, following the bucket by the Wizards.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Inside, here's Kuzma. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bagley. Kisper comes in for Koulibaly. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. Williams comes in for Levine. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And the franchise is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron. And the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something we pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. White is out there with the franchise, and it's Giddey in at the three. Hits the three-point bomb. That's 12 points for the franchise.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Back to Brogdon. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his third assist on the night. White finds Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Brogdon. Terrell misses. Wizards leading by 16. Valanciunas inside. Vucevic on him. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Giddey against Bay. Back to Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got 21 in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Giddey with the screen on Brogdon. Terrell, the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Offline with his three. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk sports with you anytime.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
And here are the Bulls now. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Terrell. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 18. Pass to Bay. Back to Brogdon. Knocked away. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Giddey with the screen on Brogdon. Charity stripe shot. Terrell misses. From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Chicago Bulls.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bay in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Terrell. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Kuzma. And the layup is good. Kuzma's got 17 now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They set the pick. Pass to Giddey. Fires the three. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. One on Kispert. The Bulls have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Terrell. 14 points for him. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Giddey. Levine looking around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Wizards leading by 18. Kuzma, right side. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Terrell, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Kispert. Brogdon outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Terrell. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 22 is their biggest lead. Snatched up. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot is good. Valanciunas has got 9.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Terrell. 14 points for him. Lets it go with a 3. Giddey kicks to Williams. Pass to Terrell. From the wing, Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Bay. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And that one, good.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Here's Terrell. And the Bulls with another miss. Wizards leading by 23. Here's Brogdon. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Brogdon. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Kispert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Terrell. 16 points for him. Banked in off the glass. 18 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Kuzma. 19 points in the game.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Terrell misses. Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. For 3, Brogdon. Then 10 for 14 with this miss, now shooting 71% from the floor. Vucevic a screen on Brogdon. Terrell misses. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the wing right side. Valanciunas sets a screen for Bay. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Giddey the pass to Terrell. Back to Giddey. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Kispert. For 3, Brogdon. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
You have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
Washington making some changes. Koulibaly comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Poole subbed in for Corey Kispert. And the Bulls making a change also. Craig's checked in. Here's Terrell. He's got 20. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Valanciunas. Now Kuzma. He's guarded by Terrell. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting at 50% in a decent group. Levine, a screen on Poole. Lobs it up for Levine. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Wizards leading by 21. Brogdon with it. 28 points for him. Pass to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. Drills the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Craig kicks to Giddey. Here's Terrell, guarded by Poole. Terrell, the pass to Levine. Out to the right wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Koulibaly finds Valanciunas. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Levine for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma Kuzma slams it in.
Well, there's some efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
Vucevic a screen on Poole. Terrell, the pass to Craig. Here's Terrell. Over Valanciunas. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kuzma passes to Brogdon. Now here's Kuzma. Misses the three. Pass to Terrell. And here is Craig. Here's Terrell. Back to Craig. Here's Terrell. 20 points for him. Outside Levine. And they recover it. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Shots good by Terrell.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Kuzma. For the three. Craig pulls it in. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Craig sets a screen. Here's Terrell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Terrell's got 12 points here in the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and he knocks down the jumper. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy. Fail. Getting ready for the Wizards. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Bays checked in for Coulibaly. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And the franchise is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got the franchise. Josh Giddey is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the shooting guard.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle, here's Brogdon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brogdon's got 30 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
LaVine, a screen on Brogdon. Lobs it up for LaVine. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
LaVine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
And here is Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. Kuzma with it. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for White.
Full substitution.
Puts it up off the inbound. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Bay. That's 7 points here for Corey Kispert. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Outside Williams. Kick out to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shots good by Terrell.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Wizards leading by 15. Now Kispert. Out left to the wing. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Here's Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Terrell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 17. They host the Clippers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Valanciunas, and that one goes long. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Wizards shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. Bay passes to Kuzma over Williams. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Valanciunas. In transition, here come the Wizards. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Bulls trail by 20. Here's Terrell, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists in the game. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Bay passes to Brogdon. And here's Valanciunas. Vucevic defending. And Valanciunas kicks to Brogdon. Oh, good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Terrell, the pass to Vucevic. LaVine. Good work defensively by Bay. Kuzma outside. The Wizards with another miss. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Terrell. To the inside. LaVine finds Williams. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. And LaVine throws it down.
You can see the 2-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. LaVine, we see you.
Wizards leading by 16. Kuzma outside. Now here's Kispert. Giddy defending. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Bay. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Terrell. Kispert, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. In the corner, it's LaVine. 1:57 left in the game. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. LaVine's got 34 points.
LaVine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Brogdon outside. Here's Kuzma. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wizards.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Kuzma.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw good, Kuzma. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Craig sets a screen. So it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games.
And as it stands, it's going to be difficult for them to make it into the next round of the NBA Cup, but at least this still counts for a regular season win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.